The Adrenaline Rush Intimidate meta never left. Here, check this out. Yeah, I know, I'm using a shield. I typically don't. But check this out. So we're sitting at 1.5 million per bullet. 1.5 million. 1.57. Like that. All right. Now check out this number. 456% headshot. 456 on a tank build. Ugh. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video, and shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And in today's build video, I'm going to bring to you a Intimidate Adrenaline Rush Bighorn build with, that's right, over 450% headshot on this bad boy, and it's a tank build. You can use this in PvE, PvP, it doesn't matter. Now, yeah. I have nothing else to give about this build. Like, this thing is a freaking monster kid. So, like we always do, sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. And finally, shout out where you're from. It's cool to see where everyone is from. But all my build videos are set up the same way. I'll show you the build breakdown first. That way you see how I put it together. And then all of the gameplay is at the end. That way you can see the build. And then if you want to watch me use it, there you go. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Build breakdown. Now, starting at the top with the specialization, here's your wild card. You can use whatever it is you want. It doesn't matter. It's not going to make or break the build. Use whatever you're comfortable with. Same with the secondary and sidearm. You can use whatever it is you want for these weapons. I'm not using anything other than the primary weapon. And same with the skills, actually. Use whatever skills you're comfortable with. Now, if I sound like a broken record, it's because over half of this build you can, make your own way. Pretty cool, right? And that's the way I make this build, is as long as you have this primary weapon and this build set up, you're good to go. Everything else is up to you. Now, speaking of which, here is the Bighorn. Now, a lot of people right off the bat are going to be like, yo, bro, I don't even have the Bighorn. How do you get the Bighorn? Here, let me tell you the easiest way of getting the Bighorn, all right? You ready? Here is the easiest way. You go over here to the summit. You make your targeted loot assault rifles, just like so. You go to the summit. You reset your floor to 1. You make your way up to 10 or 9, what have you, and then change it to legendary. Legendary floor 10 is the easiest legendary boss in the game. The easiest, bar none, because it is the lowest floor boss that you can do in Summit, and Summit scales from easy to hard. So if you are on floor 1 in Legendary and versus floor 99 in Legendary, they are two completely different worlds when it comes to the difficulty. So floor 10, put it on ARs, kill the boss, do not complete the floor, and then return to the lobby and do it again. So this is a floor 10 boss farm. You go to floor 10, put it on legendary, kill the boss, rinse and repeat. That's all you're doing. You are just killing the boss, returning to the lobby, going up there, killing the boss, returning to the lobby. This is the easiest legendary farm in the game. My buddy, Sergeant Graybeard, and I have been talking about this farm for years and years. It is the easiest farm in the game for legendary. So put it on AR. I promise you, you will get the Bighorn. All right. Sorry for that side note, but now we're back to the Bighorn. Why do you want to use this weapon so much? Well, it got 2 buffs last year. 2 major buffs. The first one is the mag size. It went up to a 42 round instead of a 40, and I've got this set up to a 48 round. The other buff is the talent Big Game Hunter. So the second paragraph says that headshots will give you more headshot damage and it stacks. Well, the headshot damage buff and the stacks both got buffed. So the Way it used to read was 6% up to 20 times. Now it's set, or 5% up to 20 times. Now it's 6% to 25, giving it a 50% buff. So you get more magazine size and you get more headshot damage at the same time. And that's how we're able to get to the 456 for the headshot total. Now, this weapon is fully maxed out. Damage to targets out of cover, max expertise, the whole nine. Because, these weapons, you got to use them maxed out. That's where you get the most potential out of your build. The build items, like the gear items and the skills and the specialization and all that crap, it doesn't matter if you expertise upgrade them or not. It's really not going to make or break your build. But these weapons are priority. Make sure your weapons are expertise upgraded. That way you get the most out of your build. Upgrading your skills and your gear items will only do so much for you. Where the weapons, it directly impacts your build. Just so you know. Now, with that being said, we are sitting at 111k total damage just sitting here at the base, and 221 on that headshot damage just sitting here without any buffs. Now, my secondary and sidearm, they're just placeholders. I have the Slayer as my secondary and the backup boomstick with Preservation as my sidearm. Now, like I said, you just need the primary weapon in this build setup, so let's talk about the build. So everything is blue except for the chest piece. The chest piece would be extremely hard to find, God rolled. That way you can make it a blue core attribute. So I left that one all red to make it easier for everyone to farm. Because all of these other items are relatively easy to put together. It's just finding the perfect provenance to make a blue core is difficult, so I kept it all red. Makes it easier for everybody. Now, starting at the top, let's go ahead and start with the exotic. So we are using the Catharsis. I'm using this for survivability purposes, and it gives me more weapon damage, but mainly survivability purposes. What do I mean by that? Well, the talent you get is called Vicious Cycle. So yes, you do get more weapon damage, but the second part of this talent, once you take damage at max stacks, it triggers a purge, it removes status effects, and drops a healing cloud. This will heal you for 5% of your max armor for 10 seconds. Now that, for me, is the deal maker. You want some sort of survivability with this build. Like, yeah, it's a tank build, but you don't want to just face tank people because if they have more DPS, they might take you out. So having some sort of survivability is key because once that triggers the purge and say you hit like an instant med kit, something like that, you might be able to heal up a lot quicker than you think, and then you're right back into the fight. Not only that, but you do have Adrenaline Rush, which helps you a lot because you might get flanked or maybe there's like a spawn of NPCs that, catch you off guard. And once you see those indicators pop up, you know that there are enemies nearby. So this whole build is really aimed at survivability. And then once you get your headshot stacks and your intimidate stacks up, it's game over. Because then you're out DPSing the enemy as well as out tanking the enemy. So the Catharsis, fully maxed out armor for the core, incoming repairs with armor regeneration, and a headshot mod. Going to the backpack, we have Habsburg Guard. The Habsburg Guard brand set bonus for this build is headshot, 13%. We have armor for the core, weapon handling, and headshot with a headshot mod. And then the talent, Adrenaline Rush. So whenever you are within 10 meters of an ally, you get bonus armor, and it does stack up. Going to the chest piece, we have Providence Defense Chest. Now, this is the all red. That way you don't have to worry about putting a blue core on here. Now, the Providence brand set bonus for this build, you get headshot, just like the Habsburg Guard. This one, though, weapon damage for the core, weapon handling with headshot, and a headshot mod. We are shooting laser beams, we have great reload speed, and we're getting those headshots. Now, on top of that, we do have the talent Intimidate. So Intimidate works hand in hand with the Adrenaline Rush, because whenever you are within 10 meters of an enemy and have bonus armor, you get weapon damage. Now, this talent does stack up. It takes a few seconds for it to stack up, but once it does, it's game over. Now, the cool thing about this is it's within 10 meters and with bonus armor, and that's exactly what you get with the Adrenaline Rush. So that's why they call it the Adrenaline Rush Intimidate meta, because once you use both of these together, they help each other. So you're more tanky because you have the bonus armor, and then you get more weapon damage because of the Intimidate. Pretty cool. Now, as far as the gloves, this is just purely for people that are really bad with headshots. What this gear item does is it helps you with your weapon handling and it increases your magazine size. So this helps you build up stacks because then you can face tank a little bit longer. Like I said, the Bighorn is typically at a 42 round magazine, and with these gloves, it bumps it up to that 48 round. Now, the reason it does that is these are the Eagle's Grasp. These are the named zoo gloves, and they give you magazine size for that one piece bonus. Not only that, but you do get weapon handling as a named attribute and headshot damage with a armor core attribute. Going down to the final two pieces, these are pretty much just best in slot for your tank, damage, DPS builds, what have you. The Fox's Prayer, these are best in slot because they give you damage to targets at a cover. And that's exactly what you have on your weapons. Make sure all your weapons have damage to targets at a cover on them. I mean, just letting you know, all of my weapons have that on there because it's the hardest hitting damage attribute, just so you know. And that's why the Fox's Prayer are best in slot because they come with the same attribute. Not only that, but we have headshot on here with a armor core. And finally, the Picaros. The reason why this one's typically best in slot is because you get weapon damage and armor, and if you run two-piece or run this with Ninja Bike or something, you could also get a skill tier. However, with the way we're setting it up, we just want the armor and the weapon damage to go with the headshot, and having that skill haste is nice, but it really doesn't make or break the build. And that, my dear agents, is the build. Adrenaline Rush, Intimidate meta with all headshots, Catharsis, and the Bighorn. I mean, this is mwah, chef's kiss. I love it. Now, obviously, let's address the elephant in the room when it comes to these builds. Yes, you could stack up Striker. Yes, you could stack up Umbra. Yes, you could stack up Heartbreaker. That's not really the point of this build. This is something different without using those gear sets, and you're hitting crazy hard with this set as well. So, yes, you could use all those other gear sets and have a fun time, but this is a nice high-end, combination for you to try out. Not too shabby. But all right, for the skills for today's video, I'll use the Pulse and Seeker Mines for PvP, and then I'm actually going to switch it up to a shield. I know. Mr. Anti-Shield over here is using a shield. Yes, I will be using a shield for the PvE content, and I will also be using the Jammer Pulse for that as well. Now, finishing up with the stats, this is actually without the modifiers on, so you're not going to see any of the inflated numbers. Looking at the stats here for the Bighorn, we are just under 112k weapon damage, just under 45k for PvP. We're at bare minimums for crit chance and crit damage, but we are at 221 for headshots. We have health damage of 21%, and we also have that damage to targets at a cover. For the weapon handling, we're actually at 31% weapon handling, which is pretty baller. I'm not going to lie. It really does help out. I mean, this Bighorn has a reload speed, of 1.3 seconds. It's really fun. But all right, so 221 for the headshot. Where were we at? We're at the offensive tab. We're sitting at 65% all weapons at damage bonus and 30% AR damage bonus. So every time I'm using the Bighorn, we are starting out at 95% damage bonus total. I do have Adrenaline Rush with Intimidate and Vicious Cycle. And for the defensive tab, we are rounded up to 1.8 million armor. We're actually at 1.77 with a little bit of armor regeneration and max health of 363. I do have 10% explosive and hazard protection, but that is due to my watch level. So here's my disclaimer for all my build videos. I am sitting at watch level 13,623. That means all these boxes are maxed out 50 of 50. So if you are at or above shade level 1000, you can copy and paste my build and get the exact same numbers and results. However, You have to remember that expertise plays a factor in that afterwards. So the first step is to get to shade level 1000, get your min-max character. That way all these boxes are maxed out. The next step is to get all of your gear items and make sure that they are optimized with the right attributes. And the final step would be expertise. Like I said earlier, expertise upgrading your weapons should be priority number 1, followed by your skills. And then if you're nasty, you'll start doing your gear items and specializations. But all right, that is your build breakdown. If you found this helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing. I am Kamikazevondoom. I hope you have a great day. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one, all right? Peace out. Oh, yeah! And roll that gameplay footage. All right, for PvE, we're going to do things a little different. I know a lot of people like to use the shield, so we'll use a shield. I really don't mind, giving it a go, but if you've been following me for the last few years, you know that I am not a big shield user. I think it's too clunky in this game. I think that the disorient status effect that you get whenever the shield breaks is really harsh for the user. And I also think that it takes away from your other skills. But I also know that I also know that a lot of people use shields. So I'll surprise you. I'll use a little bit of a nice little shield build there. Let's switch the jammer to an EMP sticky. Hold on. Do I want a jammer? I think I want a jammer. That way I can jam more enemies at once. The jammer pulse is better because it's a radius, where the sticky bomb, it's just like a one-shot, one-shot target type of deal. You can try to get a lot of people within the sticky bomb, but the jammer, it goes through walls and everything. It's really nice. All right. Let's see here. So Lincoln Memorial, we'll do it with all the directives. Or hold on, no. I don't think we can do cool skills because I'm using a shield, right? Do we even have cool skills anymore? Let me see. Yeah, cool skills is still on. All right, here we go. Lincoln Memorial. Oh, what? Oh, we have an ambush.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces. They maintain this outpost. True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
I mean, I guess this kind of helps. I'm gonna take these guys out and restart the mission, because now they're just shooting down on me. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a bad spot. Oh, with the cool skills, that was bad. Because now I don't have my shield.
You're not going anywhere.
Got him. Okay. Oh, come on, bro.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in Memorial Compound.
Oh, I killed my
They're
own
moving south. There's a gate between you.
This is another reason why I don't use shields.
Agent, you'll need
I
to
just
find a way to
destroyed
open
my
that
shield,
gate.
and I didn't even mean to. I used my own jammer. Oh my gosh. If you saw that, just say you saw that in chat. Oh my gosh, that was messed up. Alright, here we go. Woo. Holy moly. I mean, I am really enjoying this build, though. You can just hear all the whoosh, whoosh, whoosh from all the headshots. I mean, it's really nice. I am enjoying this a lot. I'm not a big headshot guy, so running these type of builds kind of help me with my headshot skills. Because I do have potato aim every once in a while with the freaking headshot builds. Oh, that sucked. Got me with the foam. Oh, that sucks. Oh, and the elites just spawned? Oh, no. Yo, that's really unfortunate. Shoot. Crap, bro. Hold on, I gotta move. I'm in a really, really bad position. Okay.
This is it.
Whew. Ooh, man. Oh, there's still more enemies to where they haven't even spawned yet. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, they spawn now. Oh, this guy's way back here. What the hell? Thank you. Oh. Got him.
Screw you!
All clear. I repeat, compound is all clear.
Holy
That can't be
moly.
all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain
Yeah,
the
9
perimeter.
headshots in that section. Not bad. Keep it going. Run! We got this.
Copy that.
True Sons have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. I don't know what you're walking into.
Careful with those rounds! You wanna kill everybody in here? Hear that? I'm not dying to help the devil count.
DC-62 detected.
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. Can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. You gotta find a way to close up that tunnel.
Come get some.
Where? Oh, there you go. I was about to say, like, where the hell are they? Are they hiding in their spawn? I was waiting to see if I could hear them, but clearly not. Run!
according to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs. We can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded on PC-62. That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.
You think closing the tunnel was smart? Fuck you! You
What is this guy doing? What was that, dude? Oh, I'm running out of ammo. Mm. Oh, he got immune. That sucks. Means I have to wait. Yo, I still got a headshot even right there. That was pretty badass. He's still immune. We have to wait. Oh, there he goes. Not immune. Got it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. How about ammo? Oh no. Hold on. I'll get some ammo right there. There we go. There we go. Yeesh. Alright. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Ouch! No way. No way. Oh, come on.
Good work. Go on ahead back up.
Jeez. Get me out of
The team
here.
from the campus will take a
Get
position
me out of
inside the
here.
memorial.
Oh my gosh.
If you hadn't stopped them,
Sticking with
I know
a
they would've
all
used those
headshot
weapons
build
on
was
us,
fun,
and we
but
would've ended up
yeesh.
like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have
That
you
took a
on
little
our
longer than I
Thank you.
normally do. Probably
Today,
10 or
we dealt
11
a
minutes
great
on that
blow
one,
to
huh?
the Tucson's infrastructure. We
Let's see.
confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated their stronghold near the campus.
It was still a lot of
You
fun,
should be
though.
proud. You saved a lot of lives today.
There we go. Only a 10-minute run. Not bad. Let's see how many headshots. 60 headshots out of 83 kills. 60. Ooh, man. I like those percentages. Holy moly. All right, let's go over to PvP. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. PvP gameplay. This is going to be Skirmish. And the map is Wharf. Now, again, I am using the Bighorn Intimidate build. And this thing has some crazy headshot damage. Especially once you get the stacks up. Not only the headshot stacks on the weapon, but then also the stacks on your Intimidate. Woo! It's amazing. Here, just watch this. Now, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. What are you waiting on? Hit that like. Support the channel by subscribing. Remember, I do daily Division content, so ring that notification bell. That way you don't miss a single Division upload. And here we go. Skirmish. And
Neutralize
run!
all enemies before you run out of
Run,
reinforcements.
run, run. Shout out to my team. Shout out to the other team. Oop, they lost a player. I'm sure they'll get another one here soon. But I have to get up close and personal, and I have to go for headshots. Everything is headshot and weapon handling.
Hostile drone detected.
So we will see how this one goes. It's looking like no one's coming out. Another cool thing is I am using 49 rounds on the Bighorn, thanks to the Eagle's Grasp. So that's nice. It does give me a little bit more to work with the
Hostile
headshots.
explosive seeker mine detected. Agent down.
Thank you. And thank you. Jeez. Where was that? You guys getting shot in the back? Where was that at? Hold on. Oh, just in the corner. Oh, okay. Looked like they were getting shot from the back there. I was wrong.
Hostile defender drone detected.
Woo, girl. With the freaking shotty. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me breathe. Yeah, come on. Come back this way. Come back this way. I got something for you. Oh, he popped the medi? He sure did. Yeah. There's no one behind us. Keep going. He's chicken dancing. He is chicken dancing.
An agent needs assistance.
Mm-hmm.
Boost about to activate.
Woo!
Boost online.
Woo! I got you. Come on. Oh, that was nasty.
The boost is
Oh! Right next to me. Right next to me. Ah! Oh, I went into semi-auto.
immediate
No,
medical
no.
assistance needed.
Hey, man, if you saw that, just say you saw that in chat. I hit my freaking zoom too hard. I went into semi-auto.
Boost is being
Like a
taken by the
freaking
enemy.
scribbity scrub. Oh, he got it
Boost has
off.
been taken by the
Oh,
enemy.
snap, he got it off. Yo, that's freaking... That's weapon damage, bro.
Needs assistance.
Yeah, here we go. Patch yourself up, soldier. You're still in the fight.
If the enemy doesn't turn this around, they'll be pulled out.
Good job. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Oh, next to me.
Hostile defender drone
Oh!
detected.
Oh!
Hostile
Oh!
explosive seeker mine detected.
Oh, we
Immediate
traded!
medical assistance needed. Agent out of action.
Oh, my seeker got another guy? Oh, I got the kill. Nice. Yo! Pick a brother up! I'm hurting! Ugh. It's getting cold down here, guys. I think I'm seeing the light. Yo.
Agent down.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're busy. Help me out! Ugh. Tom Cruise! Oprah!
I've
There we
sent
go.
a specialization
GGs.
supply
Thank
drop
you.
your way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're about to get them on Mercy. Oh, what?
Serious
Behind
trauma
me?
detected.
Behind me?
Agent
Where was
down.
that? Oh, right here. You mother...
Won an emphatic victory. Well done.
GG's, GG's. Got that mercy rule. Hey, give this guy his flowers. RK homie. I see you, man. Looking dapper as hell. I see you. Looking good. Let's see here. Just under 1,000,000 XP. I went 6-1. Yo, how did he get... Oh, he got 7 assists. Okay, okay, okay. I got 20.4 million damage. GG's. Let's go. Whoa! What did it just put me into?
Hostile drone
Whole
detected.
bunch of low levels. Okay, all right.
Hostile seeker mine detected.
This is going to be interesting. It just threw me into a
Hostile striker
random
drone
game.
detected. Hostile explosive
So this
seeker
is going to
mine
be
detected.
the Bighorn Intimidate build.
Hostile defender drone
Yeah, it's
detected.
me, man. The one and only. You can't clone me. But he can't hear me right now. I'm using my nice studio mic.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Gotcha. Let's keep it going.
Agent down.
Joined this game really late. Yeah, he saw me. Oh,
Serious
got me with the
trauma.
shock ammo! With the shock
Agent
ammo! Ah!
incapacitated.
Yo, come on.
Agent
Come
killed.
on. With the shock ammo. Come on. We got this.
Boost about to come online.
That's UJ. Hey, shout out to the CPR clan, KOTK,
Boost now active.
J. There you go.
An agent needs assistance.
Dude, with the shock ammo
Serious
again!
trauma detected.
How did he get shock ammo
Agent
again?
malfunction.
That shock ammo.
Agent
What
killed.
was that? On an SMG? That was shock ammo on an SMG.
Agent
What?
down.
That wasn't the Ouroboros. What was that? Shock ammo. How is he getting that shock ammo? I know he's right here in the alleyway. He's gonna watch me go this way. Like, yeah, you see me.
Hostile explosive
Yeah,
seeker mine
they're
detected.
on our ass, man.
Hostile striker drone detected.
How did he get? He had shock ammo against that guy too.
Needs assistance.
Holy moly!
Boost has expired. Hostile seeker mine detected.
I want to know how that guy keeps getting shock ammo. Because that's not a. That was weird. How does he keep getting shock ammo like that? This guy, how's he getting shock ammo? He's using a SMG. You guys see this? I want to know how he's getting shock ammo. How's that guy getting shock ammo?
Hostile defender drone detected.
That was weird, man. He was using it. It almost looked like a converted SMG9 with like a silencer, but he had shock ammo. That was so weird, man. Oof. Yeah, we got this. I'm wondering if this guy's gonna have shock ammo again. Like, I've died twice from that. My only 2 deaths.
I've sent a specialization supply drop your way.
Hostile drone detected.
They're right there.
Friendly claiming the
Gotcha.
supply drop.
Gotcha.
The specialization supply drop has been claimed by an ally.
Yeah, I want to know what that guy was using for all that shock ammo. That shit was crazy. Hey, is he gonna run around?
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Hostile seeker mine detected.
Oh, the
Medical assistance needed.
dagger from the Seeker.
Agent
GG's.
incapacitated.
GG's. Staggered me right in front of him. GG's. That was a good seeker.
Assistance.
Yeah, we got it though. We're good. Oh, we got this.
The fight is halfway done.
Hostile defender drone detected.
Up by 3. No!
Hostile stinger
Dude.
hive detected. Agent down.
Yeah, that was crazy. Such a weird game.
An agent
Behind us,
needs
behind us,
assistance.
behind us. Shoot, man. Got them both.
Boost about to activate.
Got them both.
Boost online.
Center. It's going for the boost.
The enemy is acquiring the boost.
Back
The
up.
enemy has acquired the boost.
Back up, back up, back up. You got him, you got him. Again with the shock ammo. It's a shock ammo with like a SMG. Is that Thunderstrike? Thunderstrike? Does that put him on?
Hostile explosive
I think
single mine
Thunderstrike is
detected.
what does that, right?
Serious trauma
It's all
detected. Agent out of action.
Too busy wondering how this guy
Agent
got me on
deceased.
shock 3 times this game.
Reinforcements are running
We're good, we're good. We're up by 2, right?
low.
Yeah, we're up by 1. Uh-oh.
Hostile
It's a
seeker
really
mine
good game.
detected. Hostile drone detected. An agent needs assistance.
Yeah, now we're tied. It's a really good game. No, bro, you really jump around the fence? Yeah, don't jump around the fence.
Agent down.
You're out of reinforcements. Hang in there. The roads have run out of reinforcements. You can win this. I'm sending you a specialization supply drop. Supply drop being claimed by friendly.
An agent needs assistance.
The specialization supply drop was just picked up by a friendly.
Agent down. Hostile stinger hive detected. Hostile striker drone detected. Boost about to come online.
got him. Oh, you got him.
Now active. Hostile
Jeez.
seeker mine detected.
Nope, you got him. Yo, that was shock again. My catharsis cleared the shock again, bro. GG's. GG's. Shout out to KOTKJ. Sorry, I'm using my studio mic, bro. But GG's, man. I'll send you a message. GG's. Let's go. Hey, give this guy his flowers. I got you, man. Yeah, I appreciate you, Jay. 1.3 million XP. I went 9, 4, and 2, 39.1 million damage. GG's, man. GG's.